Hi YouTube, welcome back to another video of the Telltale 21st Special Anniversary Marathon Series. Today we are continuing by playing the technically second to last episode of CSI Hard Evidence, and today we're going to be playing the Peacemaker. Now there's a reason why I say it's the second to last episode, and yes, this is the last episode of the game, but we have another episode that we need to do where we go on ahead and get all collectibles and everything that this game has to offer, and it's basically where you see view stats and bonus items. So I'll just show you real quick, which is going to be in this room. And basically what you need to do is you need to complete all you can see here all 5 cases normally, and then you need to unlock all insects for every case, and then complete a case with a master ranking for every episode. So we need to do that, and this is just for collecting insects, so you will have to do it either way. And yeah, so this is going to be the final episode of the main game, but we still have to do one more episode where we actually 100% complete the game. And we will be doing that on the next episode. So with that being said, if you are new to the channel, definitely subscribe, hit the like button if you enjoyed today's video, of course, and also turn on the notification bell if you want to get notified about future videos similar to this one. And also, if you know anyone that might be interested in these types of content, definitely go share this with your family and friends. Alright, so let's go on ahead and play the Peacemaker. I don't know how much time my controller has before it dies, so I want to make sure I get this video out of the way so that I can get more batteries tomorrow. But at the time I'm recording this, you'll probably be seeing this like in a few weeks. So, but yeah, so I'm not gonna care about getting everything
I'm
in this
pleased with your
episode,
progress,
obviously.
but I think it's time we worked a case together, don't you? We've got a Wild West shootout this time, right out of the OK Corral. But there's nothing okay about murder.
Nope, there's nothing okay about it. You are definitely correct about that. Okay, so let's head to the Old West Tourist Museum. Okay, but yeah, obviously I don't care if we get everything collected in this episode or not, so we're just gonna play it normally like always. And whatever we have missed, I will replay the entire game anyways. So we'll see how that episode goes. But for now, we're just gonna focus on playing this episode normally like we have for all the other episodes. And then after this, I think we have another game, which is Sam and Max Save Time and Space.
This Old West Tourist Museum is only the latest attraction to play off Vegas's outlaw heritage. But our Vic, over behind the cash register, is an all-too-realistic exhibit of modern-day violence in Vegas. Suspect gave himself up to the first officer on the scene, who found 2 9mm handguns on the floor.
Oh.
Crime apparently happened just after closing. No witnesses that we know of.
Oh. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to do some investigating over here. So let's have a look at this side first. So I'm gonna have a look here. Is there anything in here? Okay, most likely no, just because it says thoroughness point. So there's nothing there. Let's talk to this guy. Tell us who you are.
Keith Wild, and that's little Ed over on the floor, since he can't tell you. I've been read my rights, case you're wondering.
Gil Grissom, Crime Lab. Tell us what happened. Take your time.
I don't need time. It went down fast. Closing time, nobody around. I brought my 2 9mm along and popped them. Bang, bang. I shot him down.
Why did you shoot him?
Because he needed shooting. Has for a long, long time. And like any good customer in a shop like this, I'm ready to pay.
We'll need your fingerprints then.
Cool. Go for it.
Okay, well, we already got his fingerprints, so that's cool. We'll also need your
Good,
DNA.
take it.
And we also have his DNA. Wow, that's really quick.
I'll put the suspect in the cruiser for now.
Sure thing.
Oh, yeah, put him in the cruiser right now. While we have something to figure out here. Okay, is there anything in the... Oh, wait. That's just gonna take us back here. Is there anything in this ice box? Oh, we need to take a picture.
A shop makes for a messy crime scene. Countless customer prints to deal with. So first, we'll concentrate on what's definitely shooting related, such as bullets and shell casings.
Yes, we'll definitely do that. But can we do something at the
Just a kid.
ice?
No more than 20, I'd say. Hit twice, chest and shoulder.
Okay, but I want to look at the ice cooler. Okay, I guess we can't do that. I'll have a look at that later, but is there anything on the... here that we should find? Oh, there's something down here. Here you go,
Standard
take
38
that.
special. Cocked, chamber open, and no ammo. Hammer stuck?
Alright. We'll have a look at that later, so that's one evidence. It's just gonna take us to him again. Is there any... Nope. This way. Is there anything... Nope. How about here? Okay, there is. Seems like there's a bullet in the wall.
Whether the Old West or modern Vegas, when you hear the word shootout, that means one thing. Bullets. Lots of them.
Alright. Well, we got that. Can we look up here more? Oh, there's another one. Well, there you go. Let's take this one out as well. Alright, is that it? You can do? Looks like it. So let's have a look at this guy. Here we
Driver's
go.
license shows he's barely old enough to drive. 18. Check out the rest.
With pleasure. So we got a lot of holes in this. This body here. Can we do anything with him? Okay, I'm looking and it doesn't look like we can, so... Oh, maybe take this though? What is that? Burnt fingernail? Oh, pink fibers. Okay,
Single action
well,
army pistol. The so-called peacemaker of the Old West. Dates to 1873.
That's a long time. 1873. 1873 revolver.
Loaded. Sniff test says it was fired. 2 rounds gone. Risky, using modern ammo with an old weapon. Barrel could snap, among other things.
I didn't know you could sniff these things. That's weird. Okay. Is there anything behind here? Okay, yeah, let's grab these guns here. Grab this one too.
We have a 2-gun suspect and a Vic with 1 weapon who perhaps snagged another. It's like a reenactment of a high noon showdown, except all too real.
Yeah, exactly. So we have number 6 and number 7 evidence right there.
Cash left in the drawer may take robbery out of the equation, particularly considering the value of the guns on display here, also left behind.
It looks like you can pay Visa here, but we don't have time to worry about that. We gotta take this out here. Is there anything on this side? Nope. How about on this side? No. Doesn't look like it. How about
Peacemaker on display is missing.
Oh.
And this one claims a link to Wyatt Earp himself. A collector's dream.
Alright, well, let's... Okay, can we, Okay, nope, that doesn't look like we can do anything with that. Okay, can we have a look down here? Alright, we'll go in there later. Can we look? Okay, it's gonna take us to the same spot. Alright, so then let's go here. Start having another look around. A thoroughness point, so we do not need to go.
What have you got
here.
there? If you catch it for me, I can use it in my collection.
Oh, another bug. There we go. Insect collected. Okay, let's just be sure that there's nothing here that we need. Wait. I don't see anything. If we are missing something, then it's most likely going to be from there. Okay, thoroughness points. So let's have a look here a little bit. Okay, there's nothing there. Okay, thoroughness points. So there's nothing there either. How about here? Nope. Can we go there? No. Okay, there we go. There's nothing there. Okay. And then it looks like that's it for now. So let's see. Is there anything we can do right here? Oh, okay, well hold on, let's just have a look around here first. Nope, there's nothing there. Can we go behind? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so then let's go on ahead and have a look here. Seems like there's a lot of bullets in some of these walls. So there we go. Okay, thoroughness points found, so there's nothing there. How about here? Oh, there's... There we go. I knew there was something down there. I literally was able to see it. That's why I went down there. Here we go. We got some more DNA here. There you go. Oh, another... Man, there are so many bullet holes in these walls. How many is there? Alright, so we have that. But isn't there something down there? Huh. Okay, I guess not. I thought for some reason there is, because it looks like it. Huh. Okay, I guess there isn't. Is that all we're supposed to look at, or is there... Okay. You know what? Maybe let's just have a look at the evidence that we have first. I don't think we can do anything with trace. And then these we definitely need to look at. Need to look. Right there, and then we... Okay, nope. There's nothing there. Okay, nope. So there's something here. Nope. Okay, how about on here? Oh, yes. Yes, there is something here. Here we go. Let's get that. Alright, there we go. We have the... Oh, nope, nope. Okay, so there is something we still need here. Then maybe on the... other side? Or maybe do we have to deal with that at the lab? You know what? Maybe let's try and go back to the lab and see if... or mobile lab, I guess. And then let's see if there's things we need to do. Alright. So... come on, load. Please. There we go. Alright, so there's a lot of things we need to do here. So why don't we start off by using this one. Pull it from near postcards. Ah, there you go. It matches,
but you're matching an unknown against an unknown. So we don't know anything. Always try to match to known samples.
Okay, so that was not it then. Okay, let's try the samples then. Nope, no samples found at all. So then maybe... Okay, no, it doesn't look like any of them match. From the register. Let's see, is this gonna work? No, it does not look... Nope. Hold on, maybe we can do this one? Here, let's see if this will work. Ah, there we go.
Try to match these to known samples.
What? This is... Okay. You know what? Let's reset then. So then let's try and get this. So let's see. Okay, so we have a few samples here. No, so then we have to try and use this. There you go. Match found.
Spandex thread. Fairly common, particularly in Vegas.
Okay, that's interesting to know. So I guess then let's try... Okay, no, there's nothing there. How about this? I mean, this is gonna be weird, but let's try. Okay, no, that does not work. Let's try this. I don't think this worked at all. Yeah. Okay, so how about this one? I highly doubt it, but we'll try it again. Okay, nope. So let's try this then. Oh wait, samples here. Try and match this to the samples. Ouch, my... Okay, so we do not have any possible matches for that. Here.
Try to match these to...
What? But they match though. Why do I have to match them to samples? Bullet found in wall. Okay, yeah, I think we were already matching this.
Try to match the...
Yeah, okay, what? Let's see. Found in wall. And then maybe here. Let's try this. One of them, I mean, doesn't match. So, okay, so we cannot do that. So, let's try and do this. Okay, nope, none of them match at all. Nope. So let's try this then. Wait, did I mix them up? Cash register. Wait, hold on, I think I might have mixed them up. Found in cash register. Found in cash register. Near postcards. It doesn't look like that we're there. Let's try the wall then. Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like we can do anything for that right there as of right now, so let's try some other things. So let's use this fingerprint here to see if we can match it with this. So let's see, does this
Those two
match?
aren't quite...
Okay.
Those two don't match.
Yeah, let's try. Oh, there you go. Match found. Perfect. So there you go. We have a match found for that. And then let's do here. What if they're the same? Oh yeah, match found.
Okay. Keith left his blood at the scene, but if he was wounded, I missed it.
Okay. So then it's just here. So I'll try this again, but again, I'll try this again. Hold on. Okay, there's no samples. Let's try this again and see if this matches.
Try to match the...
Okay. That does not work, so let's reset. And this time, do this and compare this to any sample? Nope. Alright, so sales rack. Nope, that's not what I wanted. So let's try here then. Alright,
try to match these to...
Why do I have to match them to known samples if they're already matched? Oh my god. Okay. Oh wait, there's something here. Okay, maybe try and lighten this here. Oh, there's something here. Huh? Oh, we need to move it here? Ah, there we go. Where's... Ah, there we go. Alright, so that's another one. Actually, maybe is there one in the front? Okay, no, it does not really look like it. Let's see. How about around here? Nope. Let's see. Is there... Let's try and go here. Nope, nothing there. Okay, let's do this then. There's nothing on there. Alright, let's see, there's the... Okay, how about right in front? Is there anything in front? Nope. 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 And nope. Okay, so it looks like we can't do anything with that for right now, so we need to go back here. Let's see, what do we need to do? Is there something else here that we haven't found? Wait, hold on. Can we take this to Voodoo? No, we can't. So then maybe there might be something that we are missing here. Let's see, is there anything that we are missing up here? Wait. Okay, actually, hold on. Let's try and do it this way. Okay. Is there anything? Nope. Doesn't look like it. Is there anything in there? No. Is there anything under here? No. How about there? No. That's a thoroughness check. Here there's nothing, I'm pretty sure. There's nothing there. How about up? Okay, there's nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Same thing for here, there's nothing there. Let's check again. Maybe there's something on the floor? Oh, we didn't get that. Oh. Okay, there we go. We did not get that somehow. What else could we be missing? Okay, there's no thoroughness points there. Let's see, I'm pretty sure there was nothing else on this area, but let's take a look again. How about here on the wall? Hey, nope, there's nothing there. Yeah, that was the only thing I'm pretty sure that we found here. Yeah, there's nothing there. How about here? Okay, there's nothing else in there. Wait, so we can't actually, like, grab anything? What? Why can we not grab anything though? I thought there might be something useful in... Oh, here, I see something useful. Another bullet. This time it's not in the wall, it's on
Floor lodged
ground.
bullet like this in a gunfight may mean an accidental discharge.
Okay, there you go. So then is there something down here? Okay, there's nothing really else. Okay, is there something on these clothings? No, I don't see any bullets. that are sticking on the ground. I don't think there's anything, see, down here. How about here? Yeah, I don't really think there's anything right there. That's where the thoroughness points are. And there's nothing in here. But then is there something in here? Nope. Okay, I think, is that it for now? Okay, yeah, I don't really see anything else that we can do, so we should definitely go back and get more of the evidence right here. So the fingerprints from here, I don't think they will match, but oh wait, maybe maybe it will. No way, we found it first
These
try.
guns were in Keith's hands, all right. All right,
They definitely were.
let's head back to the lab and work our findings.
I'll take the
All right.
suspect back to the station. Talk to Brass when you're ready to question him.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll talk to Brass. Not now, but soon. So now that we have more bullet holes, or bullets from the holes and then from the ground, I'm gonna try to compare this with anything. Okay, so it doesn't look like you can match that then. Okay, so let's do this. Can we do this? Nope. Okay. Can we do that? Oh, wait, yes, we can.
Try to match these to no.
Okay. So I guess every bullet that I find in the wall or on the ground, they have to be known then. Yeah, we don't know. Okay. So we can't do any of those right now, so let's see. Let's talk to Morgu. Or let's go to Morgu, not talk to Morgu. And then deal with this from there. Alright. So you recovered a body.
Sure, I'll send a team right out.
Perfect. Wait, what? Ooh, wait, what just happened? I swear that's not supposed to happen. I thought you're supposed to be, like, then out of this scene here, and then you're supposed to be here. No, apparently I was still in the questions. Okay, what is COD?
Gunshot wound to the chest severed the left ventricle and stopped the heart immediately. Victim was also shot in the right shoulder. Small amount of bleeding suggests the shots were fired one after another, within seconds.
Did you collect a set of prints?
Of course. Here's your 10 card.
Oh, perfect. Did you recover the bullet from the chest wound?
I did, and it didn't fragment on impact. I don't need it any further. You'll want it as evidence.
Alright, well, we got another bullet here. Which is good because the more bullets we have, the more clues we can get, and then try to Compared to bullets with some of these items, did you recover the bullet from the shoulder wound?
This one wasn't the COD, but you'll want it as evidence all the same.
Can you determine the angles of entry?
Both shots were to the front of the body. One from the left, one from the right. Indicates our shooter may have been on the move, possibly seeking cover, or even more likely, a better angle to facilitate firing the fatal shot.
What is the time of death?
Lividity and rigidity tests indicate the Vic was shot at 9 p.m., right around closing time.
Oh, 9 p.m. Anything else about the Vic?
Oh, other than being dead, our victim is in top condition. Tox screen did turn up marijuana traces in the blood, but the Vic hadn't been high in at least 24 hours.
Okay. Alright, so let's have a look at this guy.
Tox screen also indicated antibiotics, possibly for the infection on what I take to be a recently added nipple ring. Such infections are common and are a big reason why I haven't joined in on the craze.
Okay, well... Hey, let's see, can we take this off? No, it doesn't look like we can. Okay, there's nothing really there. How about here?
I've got nothing new to report on the Vic.
Okay. So he's got nothing new to report, so then okay. Alright. So let's go to Brass office then. And then talk to him. Then you track down info on the families of the victim and the confessed shooter.
I'll get right on it. Check back later, okay?
Alright. And then did Keith have anything else in his possession?
Just a packet of gum, and 6 shell casings.
Oh. Okay. And then can I get a warrant for Keith Wildy to question?
Yeah, I think we can stretch a point, even if all we have is a guy at the scene with 2 smoking guns who confesses.
Perfect. Let's talk to him for a bit here. Alright, there we go. We got Keith Wildy. We found blood at the scene. Were you injured?
No, I wasn't.
Where were you injured?
Honestly, I don't remember. It went down fast, really fast.
When did you get the guns?
They're legal. Bought them after my 18th birthday and took classes at a local firing range. But if you're looking for something to arrest me on, I guess you got me cold on carrying concealed weapons.
Do you remember how many shots you fired?
I wasn't exactly counting. And when I try to think back, man, it's a blur. I can tell you I didn't exhaust the mags, though I know 2 slugs finished the job. Cartridges were full at 15 at the go point. So you do the math.
Okay. What time did you get to the store?
I told you, right after closing, little after 9 p.m. I knew that jerk was working there and closed up on Monday nights. Door was open, let in some cool evening air, right? Little Ed needed cooling.
You seem eager to help us.
Well, when the Citizen of the Year award gets handed out, you'll know right where to find me, won't you? Anyway, I'm 18. I'll be out on the streets being a good citizen again before you know it.
You mind if we hold off putting you in for that award till we find out the truth here?
Why did you collect the cartridge last
Souvenirs.
casings?
It's a souvenir shop, right?
Or maybe you were just picking up after yourself and got caught in the act.
So I'm tidy. What do you want from me anyway? I'm 18, ready to do the time, and I've copped to the damn thing.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we have, but we still need to figure out some things here. So, oh, here, maybe we can check here. Nope, it doesn't seem to be anything there, so maybe we have to go back to the lab here and then see what we need to do from there.
Hey, interested in doing a laser analysis of bullets fired at the crime scene? Me too.
Okay.
But first I want to make sure we've processed all the bullets and guns we can find. I count 8 bullets total, including the ones from Robin.
Hey. Alright, so... Okay, let's see here. Okay, so we have 4 different guns here.
Gun was jammed, as I thought. Ran the serial number, and it's registered to the gift shop owner. We need to fire off a test round.
Okay. Let's do it then. Bullet from 38 Special. Is there anything here? No, it doesn't look like it.
Remember what I said about the dangers of new ammo and old guns? Well, this peacemaker wasn't Wyatt Earp's. The serial number indicates a late 20th century replica. Should handle modern cartridges just fine. So our Vic's regular gun jammed, and he grabbed a gun from the display case to return fire.
Wow. Okay, so this is from the peacemaker. Alright, there you go. Let's try
12 left in the mag, 3 bullets spent. Let's get around from ballistics.
Alright, bullet for this second round, second 9mm, nothing there.
15 round chamber. 3 bullets missing from the mag. Serial number says this pistol wasn't registered, but Nevada law doesn't require it. Time for another test round.
Alright. Okay. So now this should mean, since we fired every gun here, this should mean that we are able to figure out which one is which now. So let's try this. There you go, match found for that.
This is from the second 9mm.
Yes, this is from the second 9mm. How about here? Oh, this is the same one.
This is from the second 9mm.
Wow. Okay. How about these ones? Okay, so most likely no then. Then let's try these other ones. How about from the floor? Okay, that's a no as well. Let's try this. Oh, there you go. Alright, then here. Is this it? Okay, nope. Alright, so then after here, then we go here. And now let's give this a try. And this
was fired from the first 9mm.
That the last free bullet pieces here should be from the first millimeter.
We've confirmed 2 body shots from 2 different 9mm. Our shooter says he clipped the Vic in the shoulder, then moved to a new position quickly to deliver the fatal chest wound. I'd like to see for myself.
Maybe we can. I like to try and figure this out first before we find out. And there we go. That's the last one.
This was fired from the first 9mm.
And now we just need to compare the gray ones. Alright, so now let's see what we can do here. Let's try and compare this one. Okay, that's not it. Then most likely might be this one. Okay, nope. From 38 Special. Maybe here then? Okay, that does not work. So then let's try this one. Here. Let's see. Ah, here we go.
Our Vic fired this bullet.
Yes, he did. So this might mean we have to do some mix and matching here. There you go. And this should be it, I think.
38 caliber, fired by our Vic. You successfully processed all of the crime scene bullets. Laser configuration should give us a coherent picture of the shootout. Let's go.
All right. Okay, then let's go. I think that's everything that we looked at so far. We looked at everything for Trace, and all right, perfect. So, oh nope, that's not what I wanted. This means we can go back here, and let's see what we have here.
If you point out each of the bullet holes, I'll turn on the lasers. I've got 8 lasers ready. 2 for the Peacemaker, 3 each for the other 2 guns.
Oh. So wait, am I... Here you go. Oh, can I not touch that because that's... Oh. There you go. So then... Alright, so then... There we go. Then we have that. And then if we go here, then we have this one. Alright, and then we have this one. So we have 3 red lasers
9mm
and 2
number
pink.
2 fired 3 times. Wall, photo, and the fatal shot.
Yes. But then one landed on the floor right here. Oh, that doesn't count. Okay, then this one then. Wait, what? Oh, it's blocking the shirt. Oh, I see. Okay, and it looks like there's nothing on the ground then. So wait, hold on. There's 2? 2? Oh, yes. There. Ah, there we go.
The replica Peacemaker fired these bullets. The shots seem to go through the furniture. Could it have been moved?
Could have. Alright. Wait, is that it or is there more? Is that supposed to be it? Hold on, let's take a look. Crime scene diagram. So let's see. We have the 3-week special, bullet found near postcards, and then the wall. So that's 2. First, so 3 is 8. 9 is 4. 11 is 5. 13 is 6. So there's 3 red. Yeah, we have 3 red right here. 2 pink, so that's 5, and then green is 6. Wait, what? Is it the one that landed on the floor? Is that the one we're missing? Okay, so hold on. So let's look around here. Okay, so we have the 3 red lasers. And we have the 2 green lasers. Yeah, those are 2 green lasers. And then we have the 2 pink lasers. Hold on, let's see. Well, I thought that was it, but it doesn't look like it because there's this one right. Oh, here. Ah, there you go.
9mm number 1 fired 3 shots. Floor, register, and our Vic's shoulder.
Oh.
Excellent work. 2 trajectories originate from behind the register, most likely the Vic's shots. Except for the bullet in the floor, the rest were fired toward his position at the register. 2 trajectories pass directly through the glass case, angles consistent with the 2 shots in the body. We need to analyze the glass in the case.
Yes, let's analyze the glass. Pick all this up here.
Shots passing through the glass were fired quite a distance from each other. A lot of ground to cover, and you don't get a much better angle. Why would he have moved? Besides which, 3 shots were fired from each location, suggesting the shooter was not on the move.
Let's see, is there a... Alright, there you go, and then... Okay. So yeah, he said we want to study the glass a bit. Alright, so let's see. Maybe we're supposed to look at... Oh, maybe are we supposed to do that puzzle, like connect the pieces? Is that what we're supposed to do? Here? Let's take a look. Ah, yes, that's what we're supposed to do. Alright, here we go. Let's hope this doesn't take long. So, we have this. Maybe could it be... Okay, then maybe... Is it... What are we supposed to do? Is it somehow supposed to fit? Okay, I guess it's not. Oh, maybe is it... Oh, wait, maybe is this supposed to fit up here? No. Wait, what? But then what are we supposed to do, though? Ah, here we go. Here we go. I found the bullet hole. Oh, wait, maybe this is where it's supposed to go. So then let's move this. Oh, wait, then maybe it's supposed to be this one. Okay, so then is it supposed to go up here? Oh my god, this is actually really hard. Okay, maybe actually let's try this, because this might be easy. Since this is just the edge. Okay, actually then maybe it's... this way? Ah, wait, okay. Okay. So then we're supposed to be doing this. I guess is this supposed to be going up here? Oh my god, finally. Okay, we have that. Okay, so then it looks like that it's supposed to be, I think if I'm correct, this side. I'm not sure if I'm correct, but I think it's supposed to be somewhere on this side. Let's try. Oh, yes. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere finally. Alright, so then I think... Or maybe... Oh my god, why is this so ridiculous? Oh, here? Yeah, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. So then maybe is so let's see then. There we go. Okay, now then this. This might be it. Perfect. And alright guys, finally we are doing this. We are so close. So I think this is supposed to go there. Perfect. Then we have this that goes here, here. And then finally this goes here. Yes, we did it. Wow, that took so long to do this.
Two holes in the glass. The
Yes.
oblique hole has longer spread in its cracks, meaning it was fired first.
Oh.
That bullet went into our victim's heart, which would have dropped him immediately. Our circular bullet hole, fired second, wound up in his shoulder. But in the time it takes to move across the room and snap off that second shot, our Vic would already have dropped. Plus, if the shooter got him through the heart, why would he move to shoot him in the shoulder afterward?
Yeah, why?
Even in the heat of battle, that makes no sense.
Doesn't
Only
make
way
sense
these
at all.
angles could match the angles of the body is if both shots were fired simultaneously, or almost so. We're looking at two shooters. Our lone gunman was not alone.
Oh, looks like he was with somebody else then.
Gil, I have a rundown on the family background of both victim and confessed shooter. You're gonna love this.
I'm almost sure I won't.
Dead Ed's father is Eddie
God.
Tillis, the producer of The Bullet Train. Ring a bell? An oldie but goodie from a few cases back? And Killer Keith is none other than the son of Jill Wilde, Bullet Train's ex-lead singer. And now it goes from odd to weird. Maybe you can solve this puzzle. What looks like Keith, sounds like Keith, has the same DNA as Keith, and isn't Keith. Who has his own private set of fingerprints, by the way.
Well, I'm going to rule out a clone. Identical twin brother?
Close, but one twin short. You know Vegas, Gil. Often takes trips to win and hold 'em.
Keith's an identical
Yes, it does.
triplet? This is a celebrity family. Why didn't we know about this?
What?
You knew. Jill's family managed to keep a very private life, and after all, we're talking fringe celebrities. Jill's not exactly top of the charts these days. We do understand the brothers live together, but we haven't snagged the triplets' address yet. About now, Jill should be finishing a show at the casino. Why don't I run over there?
Good idea. Why don't we run over there? Indeed. Before we do that, do we have anything else we need to look at here? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright. So I guess let's go to the casino then. Do. Alright, now we are here.
Junior? Dead?
Yes.
How terrible. And you think two of my boys were involved in the shooting? I mean, something's horribly wrong. My boys are good boys. Not perfect, maybe, but Keith is a wonderful son. You say he's confessed?
Yes.
Kill Ed Jr. My God, this is a nightmare. There must be some kind of mistake. You must not be reading the evidence the right way.
There's no mistake about at least two of your sons being involved, Jill. And I assure you, we're careful readers where the evidence is concerned.
Oh, this also has Visa here. So wait, maybe can we go over there? Hey, it doesn't look like we can go over there. How about here? Oh, yep, there's another insect here. Okay, we can't go there. Okay, so are we supposed to just talk to her? Are there any differences between the boys we should know about?
Anthony and Billy have both been in the kind of innocent jams that every boy gets into. But Keith is good as gold. Those boys are the joy of my life. Anthony, Billy, Keith. Anthony's got an impulsive streak, sure, and Billy's in the middle going with the flow, whereas Keith, well, he's the peacemaker. He keeps my other sons out of hot water. Any of them murderers? Oh, it's absurd. It's simply unthinkable.
It is. What do you know about Ed Tillis?
Not that much. Decent drummer, you know, real laid back. Lots of drummers are wild behind their kit and then zone out off stage. Of course, his father, Eddie. We have history because of the band, Bullet Train. Ever since I left back in the 80s, the Tillises and the Wilds been like, you know, the Hatfields and McCoys of rock and roll. Not that I remember Ed Jr. buying into that particularly.
Any idea why this might have happened?
Nothing happened. My boys wouldn't do this awful thing to Ed Jr. Of course, they've been pretty stressed out. losing their father in that horrible electrocution. Then the responsibility of inheriting their dad's rights in the band. See, ever since the reading of the will, that greedy bastard Eddie's been trying to weasel the rights away from him. Legal maneuvers, and not so legal maneuvers. All I can figure is, maybe Ed Jr. got himself in the middle of all that. I mean, it's true, my boys never, really got along with him. But I can't picture them being involved in this terrible thing. And if, by some bizarre happenstance they are, retaliation against Papa Eddie through son Ed is all I can figure. Ed Jr., though, was class. Eddie, you can forget the C and the L.
Thank you, Miss Wilde. Rest assured, if your boys are innocent, we'll do everything we can to clear them. Our only goal here is justice.
We need to know where your sons live.
They share an apartment, but keep an unlisted phone number, hiding from the limelight. As the offsprings of somebody as famous as me, well, it's a burden, It's, not that far from the gift shop where Ed Jr. worked, come to think of it. Maybe a quarter of a mile. You want the address? Here you go.
Okay, location added. There you go. But let's go. Why not? Let's go to the recording studio first before we go to the apartment. Wait, but actually, now to think of it, there might not be anything at the recording studio. Hello, Mr. Ed Tillis, I think. Alright, here we go. So, let's see here. See, the thing is, I don't really know if there's anything to do here because I don't think there's anything. I mean, I'm still gonna look, but I don't think there's literally anything we can do here. At least right now. Oh, there's an insect here. Well, I guess it's a good thing I got that then. We're very sorry for your loss, Mr. Tills.
Yeah, well, thanks. He was a good kid. Such a good kid. I can't believe, even begin to believe it. He had his own band, Ed was the drummer, and a damn good one, too. So much talent. Such a loss. Such a loss.
We have a confession from the youngest Wild boy, but he claims to have acted alone, and evidence indicates a second assailant.
Those goddamn kids of Jill's should have known. You need to look at that no-good punk Anthony, but they're all punks, spoiled trash. Talk to their mother. Even she'll admit any one of those bad seeds could have done this awful thing.
Where were you at 9 p.m. last night?
Where? You're not making a suspect out of me, are you? You think I'd kill my own son?
We're just trying to cover the bases. Investigations are in part a process of elimination.
Well, mark me off your damn list right now. I was out on a date last night. I went out to dinner. Call the broad if you want.
Any reason Ed and Keith might have
No,
had a disagreement?
I can think of 100. I've had issues with Jill for a lot of years, and her sons and my son were oil and water from birth. From childhood, those three would gang up on Ed Jr., but God help them the times they had got any of them one-on-one. See, it's a matter of parental choice. I chose to raise my son right. She chose to spoil her three evil brats.
Okay, let's have a look in here. see, can we do anything there? How about here? Oh wait, maybe is that a location search? But oh, we didn't even need to do anything. We just needed to talk to him. Wow, okay. Now we just need to go to the triplets apartment here.
Anthony Wilde, Billy Wilde, Gil Grissom, Vegas Crime Lab.
Crime lab, huh?
Yes.
Cool. Well, you won't find any test tubes here, but mi casa is su casa. I'm Anthony. This is my brother Billy. He's the one with the beanie.
Alright. Well, we have a lot of looking here we need to do, so let's get to it. So, we head all the way back here. We look around here. Doesn't look like there's anything here. Unless maybe they're gonna say, oh, you can't go in here and touch anything because you need a warrant. I think that might be the same case here. Yeah, most likely we need to get a warrant from these two. Do you know why we're here?
I suppose you want to talk about Keith. He hasn't been around since last night, and we were both worried because he took his guns with him.
When was the last you saw him?
Like I said, last night, 8:30 maybe, right after dinner. Flew out of here hotter than hell. I asked him what was up his tailpipe, and he just said he was gonna take care of business. Hey, he's okay, right? Yeah, he didn't get hurt or anything, did he?
We've got Keith downtown. He's alive and well.
Eddie's son isn't so lucky. He's been shot, fatally shot. And your brother says he shot him.
Keith shooting little Ed? Man, that's way off the hook. Whoa, something must have really set him off. 'Cause he's the wild who's not that wild.
Where were you at 9 p.m. last night?
Well, a little while after Keith left, Billy and me, we kind of freaked out, you know? I mean, Keith flies out of here with 2 guns stuck in his damn pants. What's that all about? So we went out and checked his haunts, like the video arcade and a burger joint. Nothing. So we finally blew it off and headed back to the crib.
Did you stop by the Old West Tourist Museum, where the victim worked a few blocks from here?
No, why would Keith go see Little Ed? We weren't tight or anything. Little Ed and us Wild brothers. In fact, Billy and me, we headed off the opposite way. Why, is that where it went down?
Basically. Any ideas why he did this?
Only thing I can think of, and it isn't any kind of murder motive, but a couple days back, Keith came in and caught Little Ed in our apartment, fiddling with our laptop case. Like I said, we weren't exactly tight, and Keith ran after his ass. Little Ed scooted, left the laptop behind, but Keith lost him.
What's on the laptop that's so important?
Just all the legal documents and stuff about our rights to Dad's old band.
We like your fingerprints.
Like I said, mi casa, su casa. Our prints, your prints. We only want this thing cleared up and Keith back home with us.
Alright, we got Anthony's fingerprints. We'd like to have a look around.
Go for it. Anything to help get our brother out of this jam. But stick to the living room. Bedroom's kind of a mess. Maybe later. For now, stay out.
Okay, so now we can look in here, but I want to have a look in the kitchen right here first. So let's see here. Okay, there's nothing at the stove. How about in the in the fridge? Doesn't look like we can go in the fridge then. Oh, I see an insect there. Is there anything on the walls? Doesn't look like it, but there is an insect here. So then the sink, we get a thoroughness point. Doesn't look like there's really anything else here. So let's go right in here then. And then we're gonna take, oh, some bra here. Bruh, Why is there a bra here? And then we better take this photo as well. For some
Here's a
more
fabulous
clues.
flashback. Kathy, the lead singer wannabe. Think the Trips were fans?
Could have. Yeah, they could have been fans. Let's see. Is there anything else on here? Okay, yeah, it doesn't really look like it. How about flashlights? No. Let's see. There's something here. Okay, nope. There's nothing at the TV. Okay. Oh, here. Alright, then take this. Alright, there we go. Is there anything else we can do right here? Doesn't really look like it. Can we touch any of these other items? Doesn't look like it. Okay, how about on the couch? No. There's nothing there. There's something there. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Does this have to do with anything? Doesn't really look like it. Alright, oh, there's an insect.
How did you spot all those insects before I did?
I don't know. I just did. Alright, and now we cannot go into their bedroom. So let's see, where did this ripped bra come
Oh
from?
hell, that's not evidence of anything except us tying one on. Or in this case, off. Some chick was doing an impromptu Girls Gone Wild at this bar. Traded her a beer for the doodad.
Oh, okay, who was this chick?
Hey, I wasn't looking at her face. But you want to arrange a topless lineup? We're there.
Alright. Is that it?
That's all I have to say right now.
Okay. Alright, so... Okay, so that's all he has to say. Then let's go back to the lab. Right here. And let's get this figured out right here. So we have... Oh... Oh, nope, nope. There you go, it matches.
Pink fiber from our Vic's fingernails matches this bra. Links Anthony and or Billy to the crime scene.
Oh. Okay, well now we have a warrant available. So then... alright, then let's get the fingerprints right here. Let's see. Does it match? Oh, nope. No, it doesn't match. Let's see, maybe here? I don't think so. Well, let's take a look though.
Those two don't... Those two don't... Those two don't...
Nope. How about... And no.
Those two don't...
Alright. Then... How about here?
Those two don't...
They obviously don't
Those
match.
two don't...
Obviously, yes.
Those two don't...
And then this obviously doesn't.
Those two don't...
Alright, well, I just gotta make sure anyways. You never know. So let's see. Oh, this one. Here we go.
So our Vic may have been in the Trip's crib when he touched this. Broke in to steal the laptop, got caught, but skipped. Then two of the brothers confronted him at work, bringing their own guns to exhibit.
Oh. Okay, well, now we are definitely getting a lot of information, a lot of clues right here. So let's go to Brass's office then, since we have a warrant available. So, let's see. Can you check Eddie's alibi?
We confirmed he was out on a date, but he probably won't get another night out with the young woman who says Eddie did nothing but bitch about his ex-wife.
Probably not. You've checked the alibis for Anthony and
Already
Billy.
have. Anthony and Billy weren't seen by anybody at that arcade or the burger joint.
Alright then, well then can I get a warrant for Anthony to question
Direct
Anthony
link to the
Billy?
crime scene, and we're in the market for a second shooter. Let's see if their stories are identical, maybe so identical we can trip up the trips.
Maybe we can. So we're gonna talk to two... No way, we're gonna talk to two at once. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. So let's see, tell us what really happened at the shop.
If I tell you what I know, you have to promise to let Keith off. This was strictly self-defense, I swear to you.
That was weird. The left stick just disappeared somehow. No guarantees. There's a dead man. No guarantees at all.
Keith stays put, and so do you and Billy, until we know exactly what went down at that shop.
Okay, all right, straight skinny, no fooling. Keith grabs the guns at our crib, says he's gonna have a little friendly talk with Little Ed at the shop. We tried to talk him out of it, but he wasn't buying, and it's like only a couple blocks away. So we get there maybe 9 p.m. Yeah, so anyway, we get there, and Keith and Little Ed are in each other's faces, you know? Little Ed dangling that pink bra at Keith, yanking his chain about how he, Ed Jr., could get any piece of tail in town, whereas we are 3-time losers. So I go over there, you know, and just grab that thing away from him, the bra. And then, way over the top, man, Little Ed, he yanks a gun from someplace and, you know, he just starts blasting away for no frickin' reason. And Little Ed yells at us to get our asses out, you know? And Keith, he scrambles for cover over by the door. We're outside in like a heartbeat, booking it back home, only we hear shots. But we just keep booking. I mean, come on, really, it was self-defense. Keith didn't go in that place wanting to kill Little Ed, or anybody. Maybe scare him a little after he broke in our place, right? And Little Ed pulls a frickin' gun? I mean, what was the guy on, anyway? And hey, what else should Keith do but defend his own ass?
You left your brother behind at a gunfight?
Not exactly a band of brothers.
Look, all three of us know our way around the iron. We all had small arms training. We all can take care of ourselves in a jam. And Keith was the one with the guns, right? How much use is an unarmed fool in a firefight?
Was anyone else at the store?
Nah, Little Ed was closing. Just him and us three.
Evidence tells us 2 shooters in addition to Ed Jr. Ed's wounds indicate just one of you, Keith or anybody, couldn't have done the deed alone. Maybe you 3 musketeers did an all for one and one for all and stayed and helped Keith finish up.
No, you heard what we said, Billy and me. That was straight, come on. Yeah, we didn't even have the guns. We were lucky to get out with our asses in one piece.
We're gonna need to look at your laptop.
If Ed Jr. had a reason to break into your apartment and try to steal that laptop, we need to know what was on it.
Hey, no problem. We'll give you the key to the laptop case and you can knock yourself out.
Thank you. And then Billy, there's a scab on your arm. How did that happen?
Scab? Huh?
Yes,
Guess
right
there is. Don't know where I got it. Guy my age knocks around, you know?
Maybe this'll knock your memory loose. As triplets, the blood left at the scene matches all of you. Yet you, Billy, have the only visible cut.
Bill, remember when we were playing basketball with those guys over at the schoolyard? You got that there. Yeah. I must have got cut or scraped playing ball, you know, throwing the old elbow. Not at that shop. Hell no, not there.
Billy, we like your fingerprints.
Sure, I guess that'd be okay.
Well, yeah, we need it, so thank you. Do you have anything else
That's
to
all
say?
I have to say right now. Same
Okay.
here.
Okay, so then I guess we should talk to Keith
He's
again,
on his way to interrogation now.
because we never know. There might be some things Keith is going to tell us. Why bring 2 semi-automatic guns?
Why not? Ever see those Hong Kong movies where the guy slides down a banister shooting two-handed? Or like those two-gun kids in the old cowboy movies?
No, you're not a gangster or a cowboy.
Hey, stuff happens. Guns jam. Ask Little Ed. Oh, sorry. Guess you can't. Look, if I do something, I like to do it upright, okay? Not as much fuss reloading with a pair of pistols, get it?
We have evidence that there was another shooter with you.
What?
Yes.
Well, it's wrong, or you guys screwed up the lab work or something.
No, it's
What's the
not.
deal with you people? I admitted to this, on my own.
You say one thing, the evidence says something else. And the evidence never lies.
You need to
Nope,
cooperate,
doesn't.
son. And if you think being 18 is gonna buy you leniency, you're just another guy in Vegas bucking long odds.
Look, my prints are on the guns, I had the guns in my possession, I admit shooting the son of a bitch. What more do you want out of me?
The truth?
That's what we want more, the truth. Which did you hit first? Ed's shoulder or his heart?
Shoulder. I shot him in the shoulder. And I ran over and shot him in his damn heart.
Wrong. Window glass indicates the heart hit came first, which means you'd have moved in the opposite direction and managed to shoot again before he fell. Try again.
Maybe the evidence
Try
doesn't
again.
lie, but you're not listening to it right. I stand by my confession.
You have two twin brothers. Why didn't you
So
tell
what?
us?
They were nowhere around that place. And hell, even if they had been, I still shot the guy. God, come on.
Are you saying they weren't involved
What,
in it
do you
anyway?
think we go out together in identical outfits and pick up our spoons and forks at the same frickin' time? We are three brothers of age with our own individual lives and identities.
We linked your brothers to the crime scene.
If you're innocent in this, time is running out. You're looking at murder charges if you don't come clean.
I came clean with you people a long time ago. You wouldn't know the truth if it bit you on the butt.
Alright, is that everything you have to say?
I got nothing else for you people.
Alright, well that's it. So let's try and see if we can talk to
They're on their
Anthony
way to
Billy
interrogation
again.
now.
See if we can get more clues from them.
That's all I have to say right now.
Okay.
Same here.
Alright, so they have nothing else that they would like to say. So then I guess we should go to the lab and put a few things on there. Oh, wait, we have nothing to do here? Oh. Wait, hold on. Do we actually have nothing? Oh, okay, yeah, we actually have nothing to do there then. So I guess we go to the triplets apartment. I guess then it's just that bedroom that we have to go look at. Alright, can we go here? Nope. Oh, we can't go in there yet. Oh, okay. There you go. So now let's try and get some of this files out of there.
Case was secure, documents encrypted. Someone didn't want anybody seeing this material.
Yeah, of course. Of course they didn't. So now we have that. We will take this to the lab and let's do a special search right here.
As a wise man said, show business is high school with money. With millions at stake, Eddie sends a childish hate mail to the Trips, who threaten to go public with the police, which in turn justifies Eddie sending his son to snag the evidence on that laptop.
Oh. Okay, we got now a questioning warrant available for Eddie now. So then let's head to Brass's office then. And now, let's talk to him. Okay, let's talk to then Katie
Ms.
Cantana
Cantanta
first.
is still a guest of ours, in jail awaiting trial. I know just where to find her.
Where do we just find her then? Take us to her.
I was wondering when I get to hang with my crime lab homies again. Finally figure out I'm not guilty? Drop by to spring me?
Not exactly.
No.
We're looking into another matter, and if you cooperate, we'll let your judge know.
Okay, so let's talk to her now. How well do you know Jill's triplets?
About as well as you know 3 Chucky dolls on the shelf of a novelty shop. Something whacked about that terrible trio.
Ever party with them, or go on a date with any, or all of them?
Yeah, right. That's my idea of a big night out. Party with 3 identical weirdos. I'm not exactly a virgin, and maybe those 3 getting laid would make them less a freak show, but I'd rather spend another night in lockup with my new best friend, Darnella.
Good to know you have
Darnella.
standards.
Yeah, definitely good to know. What about Ed Jr.? Do you party with him?
Ed Tillis? Well, one of him sure beats 3 wild ones. I mean, he knows how to make a girl hear music, and I'm not talking download. Only hooked up a couple times. But if you're offering a conjugal visit?
Is this your bra?
No, not my size. I'm up a cup. Why? What's this about? Auditioning for the Jailhouse Follies?
No.
Ed Jr.'s dead, shot and killed, and 2 of the trips we think are implicated.
Ed? Oh,
Yes.
hell. Damn! That is a waste and a half. He was worth all 3 of those identical creeplets.
Okay, is that all you have?
Sorry, I can't think of anything else to tell you.
Okay. So... Okay, so then... Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay, so then let's go to Brass's office then. And then... we would like to get a warrant for question.
He threatened the triplets, and with huge financial gains at stake, he could have been using his son to get back at them. I'll call the judge.
Perfect. Alright, here we go. We found a letter you sent to the triplets.
Letter? I don't write letters. Next.
Email
Yes,
then.
you do.
You remember? The one threatening to bury the triplets?
Oh, that. Ah, that was nothing. Just talk. Hype.
Hateful hyperbole in an email. Plus your son breaking and entering. Adds up to you putting him on a collision course with those unstable triplets. Were you that desperate for those rights, to risk your own son's safety?
Those triplets are trash, but how was I to know they were dangerous? Sure, I want the rights to Bullet Train. I worked my ass off for those idiots. For how many years? I was negotiating a better share from their father, Ray, before the train derailed in that electrocution, leaving me to lose my share to some lousy punk brats? Hell no, I don't think so. You bet I sent my son to delete those damn files. Was it a bad idea? Yes. Yes. Oh my God, yes.
A bad idea, but maybe it
What are
didn't
you
end
implying?
there.
Your computer sabotage mission didn't succeed, so maybe you kept your email word and convinced Ed to lure the triplets into a gunfight. And he ended up dying for your dreams.
You're not making sense. What good would having my son kill those triplets do, even in self-defense? Who would inherit? Their mother, right? And then I'd have to deal with her after my kid killed her kids. Wake up and smell the psychosis, Captain Brass. Yeah, Ed broke in for me. Yes, he hated those punks, but my son was not one to look for trouble. And gunplay? Not in his nature. Not in his sweet nature. They confronted him at work, remember? I was stupid involving Eddie Jr. You bet I was. But if you want to blame a parent in this, how about the mother who raised these monsters?
Is that all you have
I
to
don't
say?
have anything else for you.
Okay, then let's try and talk to the other people. See
He's
if
on
they
his way
have
to interrogation now.
anything. So let's see if Keith will have anything to say for us now.
I got nothing else for you.
Okay. Katie.
She's on her way to interrogation
Kathy.
now.
See, does she have anything to say?
Sorry, I can't think of...
Okay, and then how about Anthony
They're
and
on their
Billy
way to interrogation now.
They're on their way to interrogation now. Alright, let's see. We found a threatening letter from Eddie.
So you know what a coward he was, making his son fight his battles.
Is this why you boys brought the guns?
What part of self-defense don't you understand? Eddie Tillis, man, he heaped the hate on our family since forever. And our dad had to deal with that bile. Plus he was the hack manager who built Bullet Train. Sure, we never got along with Little Ed, but it never went over the line till this damn break-in. Then, all bets were off.
Threatening email. A break-in. That's what took it to the next level?
More a kind of reality check. I mean, Mom, she's past it. She's been running on fumes for years. And with Dad dead, what's left for the Wilds but those Bullet Train rights he left us? With them, we had a shot at some kind of life. Without them, where the hell would we be?
Wait, where are we going?
A family feud, and I don't mean a game show. Son from one side murdered. Son from the other side takes the blame, but his story doesn't wash. Two more sons from side two finally cop to being at the scene, but their stories skip around like a needle on scratch vinyl.
Laser trajectories prove two shooters. Cut on Billy's arm could be the source of blood, placing him at the scene with a gun. Suggestive, but not enough.
Wait, let's back up. We're fixated on the sameness of our trips. Let's stop and assess their differences. Clothes, shoes, fingerprints, hair gel.
Good, Kath. So we head back to the crime scene, re-examine the points from which guns were fired. We need to prove which two triplets are our shooters.
Yes, we do. So it looks like we need to go back. We need to go back to the crime scene. But before we do that, do we have anything? Nope. All right, so that's everything there. Everything there. Okay. So then, let's then head back to the crime scene, and it's time to figure out who was the other shooter that was involved in this case. So let's do this.
Laser trajectories reveal the shooters were crouching near these tables. Yet there's no real cover here. Wouldn't they be crouching behind something?
Yes, so maybe the tables have turned. Literally. Using the tables and racks as cover.
And then, after the shooting stops, somebody tidies up, uprights the tables, puts them back in place before we get there. So let's turn the tables again.
Alright, well the tables have turned. So let's then turn the tables again. Alright, so... So then are we supposed to go behind here? Oh, here! I'm seeing something. There we go. Alright.
Unusual place for prints.
Yeah.
You'd have to be squatting using a hand for balance. Could shoot over your cover from this position. Straight shot at the glass case.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm pretty sure that might be it. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything else here, so then if we go here, then let's see. Oh, I see something here too then. Alright, let's see.
Took a lot of force to make this scratch, whatever created it. Worth looking into. The person crouching here behind the table fired the fatal round.
Alright, there you go. Oh, there's something here as well. Let's pick this up.
This must have been uncovered when we moved the table. Broken zipper, maybe? I don't remember seeing anything in this shop with zippers on it.
Neither have I. Oh, is that it? Yes, that's it. We fully searched the entire location. So now, let's go back to the lab then. And then, let's do some searching here then. And then, here, let's see, do we have any samples for this? No samples found.
Those two don't match.
Yeah, so most likely then there's going to be nothing there. How about here? Do we have any samples for this one then? No samples found. Okay, so then most likely we can't do anything there if I'm correct. So then, fingerprints. Here. Let's see. Oh, no, no, that's not what I wanted. Let's try this one here. No, how about this one? Here? Here we go. There we go, we found it.
Billy's fingerprints on the rack's underside put him behind it, crouching.
Oh. Alright, well there we go. There we go, we found that. And then here, I'm pretty... Yeah, we can't do anything here. No samples, and there's nothing we can do to compare.
This zipper caused the scratch.
What?
Could have broken off as someone leaned against the table.
Oh, location. Oh my god. Oh, what? What? Are you supposed to do that and then compare it with this? Oh, maybe we're supposed to find the other part. Oh, never mind. Okay. Alright, then let's go to brass office then. And then, let's get a warrant for Anthony and Billy Willis'
Now that we know what we're
triplet
looking
house.
for, yes, you can search for clothes at the Wilds' apartment and any evidence relating to motive that can be found.
Perfect. Let's go ahead and do that then. Let's head back to the triplets' apartment and hopefully solve the case and figure out what we are looking for. Let's see if there's anything in the bedroom then. So there has to be something. Alright, so there is a few things already here. Oh, so thoroughness points, so we do not need search there. Okay. We need a flashlight. Oh, there's something down there, I think.
The zipper on these pants is broken.
Oh.
Keith had pants on when we found him, so they probably aren't his.
Oh.
If one trip had broken his zipper, he'd have likely changed his pants at home.
Oh. Oh, there's something in there. But we will have a look at the items that are relating to the evidence later. Is there anything there? Doesn't look like it. Looks like there's something here, though.
3 guns, 1 per trip.
Uh-huh.
But only 2 guns made the trip to the gift shop.
Oh.
Was one brother not as wild as the other 2?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe one brother was not as wild as the other 2. So there we go. We got the entire location searched. But I do want to look around and see if we can get any thoroughness points before we leave. Looks like that might be it. Okay. Oh, nope, nope. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's head back to the lab then. And let's see if we can figure some things out here. So, let's see. Can we do anything with the evidence right here? Okay, it's just the pants, and I know what we have already. It's the cell phone that's we need to
Looks
take
like some
out.
pictures were taken on this phone. Let's get enlargements at the lab.
Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, there's something up there too. So let's go on ahead and get that. And get this.
Prints here probably belong to the triplet whose pants pocket gave up the phone.
Probably. And then that's not it for this, and we probably need to search for the evidence. Maybe that's why it's not it then. Yeah, so let's go look. Alright, so take a look here, and then nope, not what I wanted. Here, maybe.
Zipper from these pants broke off in the spot the fatal shot was fired from.
Oh, there we go, we got that clue. Then fingerprints. Alright, so now nope. Let's have a look. Let's have a look that's gonna take a while here.
Those two don't match.
Alright, so that's not it. Let's try this one then. Oh, this probably will not be it most likely then. Nope. Alright, let's do this then.
Those two don't.
Alright, how
Those
about
two don't.
here?
Those two don't.
Nope, how about here then?
Those two don't.
Okay, so then let's do this. Oh, this might be it. There we go, that's it. We found it.
Print and phone book confirm we have Anthony's phone from his pants pocket. So Anthony wore the pants in question, making the scratches behind the table. Another confirmed shooter.
Ooh, so it is Anthony making him a confirmed shooter. So then we go onto the cell phone.
I think we just found out what girl this bra belongs to.
Wow.
The triplets caught their enemy in the act with Mom and suffered identical shock. Photo was taken earlier, day of the crime. The mother of all motives.
Whoa, okay. Wow. Alright, so now let's go to Brass' office then. And then we can get a warrant for Anthony to arrest
You linked the two
Anthony
brothers
Billy.
to the shooting positions. That's on target enough for the crankiest judge.
Here we go. We're doing this. We are going to be arresting Anthony and Billy, or one of them. We know you both shot Ed Jr. Keith covered for you.
We can place both of you at the origin points of the gunshots. Billy, you did indeed shoot the shoulder, while Anthony, you delivered the fatal shot to the heart. Thanks to the photo on your phone, Anthony, we know you stopped by your mother's house and got a shock to rival the electrocution of Bullet Train. Your mom and your worst enemy doing the mystery dance.
Listen, it looks bad, I get that. I do. But you gotta hold up here. This is really just an accident. We weren't trying to kill anybody. We wanted to put the fear of God into little Ed. I mean, the bastard was banging our mother. I mean, that's sick. It had to stop.
Well, you did it, though. So then how did it happen? Because we know
We
you
just
did it.
wanted to teach that creep a lesson. Scare his ass, but good. Make sure he never went near our mom again. Keith, he tried to stop us, but Billy and me, we just went off. mission from God kind of thing, you know? So Keith agreed to do the talking. Then at the shop, little Ed was waving Mom's bra like a red frickin' flag. I snatched it away and my gun went off into the floor. Total accident. But that shot echoed like thunder in that little shop and we went running for cover. We both yelled at little Ed to drop his gun. I mean, why didn't he? He was outnumbered. Instead, he crouched below the glass case, but with all the glare, we couldn't see so good. I told Billy, with all that glass, we should shoot it out to see better and stuff. We were squeezing our triggers and then, damn it, little Ed sits up. Why? I'll never know. And puts himself right in our sights. Hitting him was a fluke, an accident.
So what about Keith?
We were booking it out of there, but Keith stopped us. Made us give him our guns. Said he'd clean up after us. Prop up tables, wipe off guns. Never said what he was up to, but we knew. He was gonna do what he's done so often. Cover up for his stupid brothers.
Why did you let Keith try to take the fall?
There wasn't any time to think. Keith, he always shouldered the blame, and it was just how we did things. Later, the stakes occurred to us, of course, but Keith seemed to know what he was doing, creating confusion like. I mean, with the three of us sharing DNA and stuff, how could you guys ever really figure out what went down in that place?
Figuring out the truth is just how we do things.
That's what we do. We figure out the truth. Oh. Your sons will be locked up for some time.
I never meant for them to find out about Ed Jr. and me. You can't blame them for this. Blame me if you have to. This was like, you know, temporary insanity.
Why were you sleeping with Eddie's son?
Why do you think? He was a beautiful boy. Boy, I say, but don't get any ideas. He was of legal age. And don't strain yourself trying to read anything in. If you think I was trying to get back at that monster Eddie through his son, it was nothing like that. Ed Jr. he was a sweet, innocent kid. And somebody had to teach him about life.
Kind of a short life. With your families at war, didn't it occur to you how your sons might react?
No. No, I figured it was my business, and why should they ever find out? Just bad luck, wasn't it? Anyway, I did my best with my boys, raising them the best I could. Well, sure, you could say I made the occasional mistake.
I can think of at least 3.
Yes, me too. And it looks like this might be it.
Naming the single-action army pistol the Peacemaker was the Old West at its most darkly ironic. But this case could have used a real peacemaker, a parent who could behave like an adult. Eddie put his monetary future ahead of his son's safety, and Miss Wilde risked pursuing her wild lifestyle with the forbidden pleasures Eddie's son represented. The 3 boys be damned.
Even the peacemaker Ed Jr. used to defend himself was a phony, a replica. Closest thing to a real peacemaker here was Keith, but he didn't have the maturity, never had the guidance. 3 wolf cubs raised in the wild.
Yes.
They'll fare better in captivity.
Nice sharing this investigation with you. Meet me in the office for your final evaluation.
I am very curious to see what the final evaluation would be, since I did not have to ask any hints. Let's see.
All right, here's your evaluation. For evidence, you found everything there was to find. For hints, you didn't need any at all.
Nope.
And at the end of the day, you followed the evidence to a clear conclusion. Can't argue with that. Outstanding work. You've investigated every possible angle on this case. I'm giving you the highest mark available. Doesn't happen often, but I'm very impressed.
Wait.
And by the way, thank you for all the new specimens you found for my collection. I'm recommending you for an extra bonus. Great hunting.
Thank you. Wait. Does that mean we get the master ranking then? Oh my god, no way. If we get master ranking, this is gonna be the first one. but we will get an achievement called Case 5, the Peacemaker. I almost said Chapter 5, the Peacemaker. Let's see. Alright, well there you go. That was the final episode of the game. And the last thing to do pretty much on the next video, of course, we will do that on the next video, is to try and 100% complete the game, which I'll explain later. Yes! We did it! We got the master ranking! Oh my god. Wow, that is the first time I've ever gotten a master ranking. I'm not even joking. We did definitely do very good here. The only thing we did not do is we did not find a 1 thoroughness point, which we will do that in the next video. But oh my god, that was crazy. Alright, well with that being said, guys, this is going to be the end of today's video, and also this is going to be the second to last video, because I will be going back and getting all collectibles, which I will show later on. But so far, it's time to hear my opinion on how do I like the game. Personally, I thought it was still kind of the same thing as the first CSI game. I just thought it was very boring. I don't think there was anything else that appealed to me about this besides the cases being a little bit more interesting. There wasn't really a case, or there were a couple of cases where it kind of shocked me, and sometimes it was kind of interesting how a lot of things took a bit of a big turn. So yeah, there was a lot of big turns in this series. But other than that, I personally still thought everything about, not everything, but some things I kind of thought was a bit boring. But I don't know, maybe when we get the collectibles it's not going to be boring for me, but I'm not sure if that will change, but we'll see. So before we end the video, I will be showing you what the collectibles are we need to get. I already showed you in the at the very beginning of the video, and I'm going to show you right now before we end today's video. Alright, so basically there are collectibles you need to get in this game, and there's a total of 15 of them. If you don't count the insects. If you count the insects, then 25, 35. Then if you count the insects, it's 40 then. And basically, the collectibles we need to get is for completing all the 5 cases, which we have done that. And then the second one is then the other 5, sorry, not the second one, or the second row, I guess. And then the second row, you have to collect all insects for every case, which I've almost done that, I think, except I'm missing 2 on the first case, but we will go back and do some cleanup there. And then we got complete all 5 cases with a master ranking. So that is basically what we need to do in the next episode. And yeah, these are all the insects we have here. All the insects are right here. So yeah, as you can see, it's my bad. I thought it was 2 we were missing, but it's just 3 that were missing from the first case, which we will definitely go on and try and get those last 3 insects, but also the other collectibles that I mentioned on the next episode. Alright, so with that being said, guys, that is going to be the end of today's video. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you enjoyed today's video, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe. Turn on the notification bell if you want to get notified about future videos similar to this one. And then, alright, you know what, I'll just go back here. And then if you want to share this with anyone, definitely go share this with your family and friends or whoever you think would be interested in this type of content that I'm making or doing on this channel. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching today's video of CSI Hard Evidence episode 5, or case 5 I mean, the Peacemaker. Have a good day. Bye.